Word. Yeah, yeah, I kind of, fuck, I think I posted, like, maybe an hour ago, like, hour and a half ago. So I'm sure that people are, like, had no idea I was gonna be on here today. What's I fucking saying? But anyway, I'm gonna go to my water, my on. Y'all let me know what you want to do for the free. I can just do yes, no's. But I can do, like, any of the oracles. So if there's, like, a favorite oracle that you guys have, drop it in the comment section, okay? I'll be right back. I literally will be gone like 1 minute, okay? Hold up. Hold it back up. I don't know where the fuck my water bottle is. You wanna know what I did with it? Oh, shit. You wanna know what I fucking did with it? I left it out in the vehicle. I was like, where did I put it? So, my husband's going to get it. Shit! Okay, whatever. Now I know where it's at, and I think it's full. Whatever. So what do you guys... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna see if anyone commented. Career rating. What's that, booze? What do you guys want to do for the free? Do you want to just do yes, no's, or do you guys have an oracle that you want to do? Does anyone have a favorite oracle in here? Hold on. I should just went and got it myself. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Okay, we're good. We're gonna fucking go. Okay. Anything from... I agree, Taylor. Those are my favorites as well. I like the OG. Sorry. Okay, now that I got my shit together, we can get this motherfucking live started. My favorite is the OG Twin Flame. I love that one. The Twin Flame Shadow and Light Messages, Live Tarot. I love that deck. That one. What's another one I like? Honestly, I like Dark Confessions. I like Dark Confession. What's another one? That one. Honestly, probably those two. The Lover's Oracle is good too, though. What's up, booze? Yeah, we can do, whatever you guys want to do. We can do yes, no questions. Well, kind of. Like, this is probably the spiciest one. I shouldn't show this. I'll show YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, you can see this. I have this deck, this deck is tea. I really like this fucking deck. But I only really use this one on privates. But that deck's really good. That's a spicy deck. But this is like the only one that's kind of spicy. Yes, no, Twin Flame. I kind of want to do Twin Flame. I will do yes, no's though, because that's what you guys want to do. Yeah, that's kind of the only one that's like spicy. Is there other ones that are kind of spicy? I think that might be it. I think that is it. Yeah. Flame. Kim's like, flameless. No. Should we do yes, no's? Let's do yes, no's. And then, period. By the way, my doctor's appointment went well today. Okay. I'm just glad that shit's over, dude. I'm like so tired of these being played with. Like, I can't even fucking tell you. I'm so tired of it. And if you meet me in person, you will like understand why I'm tired of it, because I am like very chested. And it's just, I'm fucking tired of it. And so it's like when they try to do like mammograms and shit on me, like, good luck. Like, good luck getting a mammogram. Like, good luck. I don't know what to fucking tell you. There's nothing there to grab. There's nothing there to fucking squeeze. God. Okay, but I am glad that that shit's over with. So we are probably like gonna get back on fucking schedule for the most part from here on out. Because I'm not fit into like, I talked to my doctor today and I'm like, and I'm kind of over it. I'm not fitting to like put myself through any more fucking hell for that if she's not concerned about it. Okay. Oh shit, hold on. Thank you, boo. Hold on. Yeah, let's do yes, no questions. Yeah, I've been having like, well, for those of you who don't know, if you're on my Patreon, you know what's been going on. I've had a mass in my right taw for a couple months now, and there is like stuff in both of them, but I kind of thought, because I do have like fibroids in my uterus, that was my first fucking instinct, because that's probably what it was. And I'm right. But they have been doing ultrasounds, mammograms, fucking, I don't even know what the other thing was. And nobody in like, I was talking to my husband today, I'm like, it doesn't feel like to me that anybody, like, I get it. I get like being proactive. I get that you probably want the research, you know what I mean? I get all that shit. But it doesn't sound urgent to me to where like you're really fucking like you're really pushing for me to like get this out. You know what I mean? And so if I'm not having to fucking go through surgery, I'm not doing it. Anyway, that was like the whole thing today. I talked to my doctor probably like an hour ago, and she kind of felt like, I don't know, the sense of what I was getting from her is like it wasn't very urgent. So I'm like, well, I'm done with this. Like, I'm fucking done with this. I just think I'm getting old, and I think that it's that fucking time in my life where, you know, I'm not, you know, I got fibroids on my uterus. It's probably like I'm not going to have any other kids. You know, I mean, I don't have, like, it's just that, you know, I'm getting old. Which is strange, though. Like, I did find it strange, though, that we found that, because I don't have any history in my family of even fibroids there. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that is like a history thing. But I know that like there's obviously like I get like the concern with that. Like there's ovarian cancer that does run in my family. Or on my paternal grandmother had it. And my mother had struggled with fibroids like when she was young too. And so anyway. Anywho. I know, that's what I'm saying, Anna. Okay, anyway, let's do fucking yes or no's. I'm so sorry. Enough about my update. It's no longer a fucking concern, at least for me. I'm good. But let's go ahead and get to these motherfucking yes or no questions. If y'all got one, go ahead and drop them. But just make sure you put your name before your question. Sorry, I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye. Am I allowed to talk about that kind of stuff on here? I feel like it's gonna get me banned. Claire, hold on, I see you. Stop! Like, as we were just talking about that shit, like, stop, Claire. Okay. Don't say that. Please be a no. Hold on. I know, I need to, like... Okay. Claire, hold on. Hold on. I would like to see a major. I think so. I think so, bitch. I think you're right. I wish I knew more about it. I think you're right. It's a yes. I think so. So sorry, I was so fucking off about that. I'm like, these are yes or no questions. I think this is a yes, 100%. I don't want to like go off because these are yes or no questions, but I think you're fucking on the right track. But the 9 of Swords in the reverse coming out, it's like kind of like double-sided. Like on one side that can be where it really fucking does wear on your mental health, but it can also be where you face it head on and that's why you like overcome the shit that's going on in a 9 of Swords. I think it's probably a warning. I do. I think it's a warning for you to which is obviously easier said than done. I feel like it's a warning though, where it's like, yo, fucking be on top of your shit because this is like mentally draining for you. Appointment. Thank God, Elena. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. It's a yes. It's a yes. It's the 10 of Swords, okay? It's a yes. It's a yes. Oh my God, stop. I can't. Chelsea. Oh, sorry. Yo. Go ahead. Drop your yes or no questions, you guys, if you got them. Just make sure you put your name before your question. Haley. That's a no, but it's an 8 of Swords. You know what I mean? So it's not like now he hates you. You know what? 8 of Swords. Stop. 8 of Swords is mental imprisonment. But that's why. Okay, Giselle. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Oh, that's a good. Yes, that's a good card. Okay. Word. Be a woman. Be a woman. They said it's fine. Anthony. Oh, shut up. Hold on, Azura. Hold on. I think it's a yes. I think it's a yes. I think it's a yes. Hold on. I think it's a yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. He's trying to do the right thing, but I don't think he's ready. I don't think he's ready to do it. Whoever. Okay, Anna. Well, I love Anna's question. Hold on. Everyone's like, are we going to be in a relationship? Anna's like, I'm going to go get some. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. I kind of want to see when that is. Yes. That is a good card. I don't think it's going to tell me when, but that is a yes. I will say it is 100% by end of the year. That's a good card for that question, though. Okay, Chelsea, hold on. Chelsea. One more. That is a yes. That is a yes. Raven. Let's get better. It might not. Hold on. No, I don't think so, bitch. It's like... Listen, we can make the most out of a fucking hermit, but I'm really wondering if you're feeling, like, put out, abandoned, like, left out. Something like that. Something like that. Like, alone. Cam. That is a yes. That is a yes. Wait, Claire. July. No! What's that, boo-boos? If y'all are coming in here, I'm doing yes and no questions real quick. And just so you guys know, I got Anna, Chelsea, Haley. I think that's it, but I'll double check. I'm here to do anything while here writing a cold and irritated word. Yeah, hermit is very like reclusive energy, but I was wondering, I'm like, well, if you went with people, I could understand where it's like feeling abandoned, feeling like put out, feeling like you're by yourself. That literally could just be like you reclusing. You could be angry about my question. Probably. It's not you guys that piss me off. It's never you guys. It's never you ladies, I should say. It's always them that piss me off. Anyone else got yes or no questions? Drop your yes or no questions. Word. We doing yes? Thank you for getting those likes up there, you guys. Taylor, let's go. Oh my god, stop! Okay. Okay, hold on. That's a yes. That is a yes. That's 100% a yes. You might have even blocked her. That is a yes. You don't get more yes than that. All right. Drop your yes and no questions, booze. Oh, God. Wait, I have to look this up because I feel like this is something that they were trying to rule out. I need to look this up. Hold the fuck up. Where's my... There it is. I'm really pissed off, you guys. Can I bitch for a second? Oh my god. Oh, word. Yeah. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Family history. Holy shit. Oh, fuck that. Mm-mm. Have they been trying? I wonder how old you are, Claire. They tried to get me to, like, which I understand because I'm, like, getting fucking older. What is it called when they, like, take your woman parts out? I think it starts with an H. Am I right? What the fuck is the word? I'm, like, having a brain fart. I'm having a fucking brain fart. But where they take, like, your uterus and shit out. They tried to get me to fucking do that, but I was too scared. I'm like, not now. Maybe when I'm 40. Word. Hysterectomy. Thank you. Yes, that. Yes. I wonder if they're gonna... Have they, like, talked about that? I really wonder. I'm curious how old you are. I'm curious if that's, like, what they're gonna fucking try to push for. I know they did with me, but I was like, girl, I'm not fucking... Not until I'm 40. I'll get that shit ripped out when I'm 40. I ain't ready. Cam is a relationship. Let's fucking go. Oh! That's a yes. That's a good card for that question because it represents heartbreak and separation. If they're... That's fucking hilarious. Who is in here that's on the list? Anna, are you in here, boo? Because I might... There's only 10 of us in here. If you got any other yes or no questions, though... Oh, wait, no, Giselle, you sent in too. Hold on. I think Giselle sent in. Hold on. I gotta check. Was that you? It was. Okay. Hold on. Let me just get my stuff. Word. Let me get my shit. I'll post it up on here. Hold on. Yeah, if anyone has got any yes or no questions, drop them real quick and I'll bust them out. Yo, I know. They are, like, here where I live at, they have a billboard for... Hold on 1 second. See, now I'm, like, brain farting. I can't remember what it's called when they get their shit, like, clipped. What am I thinking of, you guys? What? Oh my god, I can't even think of the word. When, like, men get, like, where they can't have kids. It's like a procedure. What am I thinking of? Why can't I fucking think? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Vasectomy. Thank you. Jocelyn's like, I'm on it. I got you. Fuck, I could not think of the word. Yes, they have been promoting it. They have a huge fucking billboard of this shit up where I live at. I'm like, like, I kind like that. I like that. I haven't been on fucking, I do not take birth control, and like, God bless anyone who fucking does. I can't do it. The last time I was on that shit was after I had my kid, and I'm like, can't fucking do it no more. Chelsea Haley, hold on. Let me post. Yeah, but they have like a huge billboard where I live at of them promoting the shit, and it's not even that much. Is it reversible? Like, can you reverse it? Because if you can reverse that, I really don't understand why more people aren't doing that. Like, come on. Where is my shit? YouTube, where are you? There you are. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna hop in over here. Yes, it's longer. You've had it done. Oh, word. Got done. 27. How old is he? I think I'm pretty sure contaminant. Yeah, that's what Chelsea was saying. Hold on. Did I miss? Oh, Haley, hold on. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. That's a yes. Okay, I'm not mad. All right, hold on. I'm gonna hop in over here. Did that work? It did. Okay. And I think I got everything. Right? All right, let's get into it, Anna. Let's get into your shit, boo. Let's go. Did I miss anyone else's? Hold on. Oh, wait, Taylor, hold on. What did I do? I got Haley. Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay. Taylor, you're gonna be my last one, boo. That is a yes. That is a yes. That card, that could be. I actually like that for that question, because that card could represent like feeling like not a part of, like incomplete. I don't mean that in like a codependent way. You know what I mean? But like a piece is missing is very much what that could be. All right, hold on, Anna. Hold on, boo. TikTok. Is that music too loud? Where are you? Let's go. Okay. Okay, word. Word! Hold on. Dishwan. Yeah, let's fucking get into it. I haven't read tarot, I think, since... When was I on here last? Was it Sunday? Really? It's been like a fucking week since I've been on here? Yeah, I haven't touched tarot, I think, since Sunday. Listen, I'm happy that we're doing a full because this helps me fucking stretch my muscles. Okay, hold on, boo. You know the drill. I just gotta get this shit ready. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see, motherfucking current. Okay, you know the drill. Let's go. Let me do current. Oracle. We gonna do the thing. Let me see current. Where's he at? Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, word. Okay, word. Okay. His cards, okay. I mean, like, his cards aren't surprising me. Not surprising. Word, outcome. What is that? Oh, you bitches. Okay. Let me do one more. You like, Jesus. These two, God. Like, the subconscious, I totally get. Do I think that he's healing from her? I don't think in the best way. I don't. I think that there's still, I don't know, I'll get more into detail in that when I get into tarot, but like right off of the bat with that outcome, no, I don't think that he's healing from it the way that he fucking should be. I would even say the shit coming out like in his current too. Do I think he wants her back? No. Do I think he's healing from it? I think he thinks he is. You know what I mean? But there's just some residual that's coming out where, I don't know, I just feel like he's not gonna fucking be aware of this. I mean, he's pulling the shit on Anna already where it's like, yo, you're acting like you're projecting your shit, you're pushing people away. It's toxic fucking patterns that you're still stuck in because of that relationship. And so I just don't think it's like so much healing. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, make it rain. Let me just fucking start from the top. Actually, let me start on bottom of the deck. Clear mind, clear heart, which does not surprise me. Soul contract doesn't surprise me either. This shit coming out on bottom of the deck is not the first time that we've seen it. You know what I mean? The clear mind, clear heart, which, like, we already know the soul contract shit. We already know that. The clear mind, clear heart, where I feel like they probably had this the last time too when I was pulling for them, it does represent, like, getting more honest, getting clearer about this, getting, you know, wanting to fucking communicate. Okay, we know that. Make it rain and opposites attract is coming out as current challenge or situation. So I am happy to report, like, with his shit, right? I do think that like things are really falling into place for him, like material wise, like financially, you know what I mean? I totally get it. Probably for you too. You know what I mean? Because that is like your guys' energy coming out. I get it. This comes out a lot for people where it's like, I just don't feel like I'm my best self, or I feel like I don't have anything to offer unless that part of my life is stable, unless I can really provide that kind of shit for myself. I just feel like I can't really put myself out there. I totally get that from him. That could be how Anna feels too, but a lot of times it is how masculines are. But the opposites attract that's coming out for you guys, it does show that these two people are very fucking different, right? But it does represent where they do balance each other out. And it's obviously, it's like magnets, you know what I mean? It's exactly what that represents. Where they balance each other out, where one person might be more, where I know with his ass, like this is where like someone's super fucking stoic, like someone's very rational, very, you know what I mean, no emotion, and like the other person's way more emotional, way more connected, way more intuitive, right? So it can be a situation like that. You have pictures, red flags coming out on your side where I could see that she's like slipping into like 8 of swords or like 9 of swords over here, because you do see like pictures. There is reminiscing, there's missing him, there's wanting to talk to him. You know what I mean? It's just missing him. 6 of cups shit. The red flags though is probably where your mind is going in that reminiscing, where it's like, okay, I'm like reminiscing, I'm missing him. But now I'm over here where I'm like, well, now I'm like reading too much into stuff, or I'm like thinking too much about this kind of shit where I'm thinking like all this negative shit. You know what I mean? That he's fucking lying to me, that he's, you know what I mean? Like playing with me, like talking to somebody else, like that kind of stuff. His shit, pretty good. Reconciliation, broken mirrors. The reconciliation card does not surprise me. This is where he wants to come back in, which I do believe that with him. It's like, I believe that he wants to come back in with better communication. He wants to come in different towards you. You know what I mean? He wants to try again. Their broken mirrors is what's holding him back. And this is why I say too, that I just don't think that he's like fucking taking his healing. I don't know. Like, he honestly probably needs to fucking be here. I'm like, yeah, you're dealing with like separation, or you're trying to heal more like materialistically. Like you're, and I get that word. Like you should, you know, try to like build yourself back up. But you can't do that and then not take into account the effect that this has had on your psyche or your emotions. But the broken mirror is where this relationship with you is triggering the fuck out of him, right? Okay. It's where it can go one of two ways, where it's like he overcomes that, right? Where he recognizes where the triggering is happening. He understands like why he's so fucking triggered, why he reacts the way he does, and he gets past it and he heals from it, right? it can also represent where it's like he's getting fucking triggered and he's stuck in a cycle, right? And I think it's more that, considering the outcome. I'm like, yo, like, I don't know what she fucking did, but it put a number on him, and I think he's still stuck in like in that toxicity. Not like he's like going back to her. It's more of like the behaviors and shit. Because coming clean and soul searching is in their subconscious, right? Which I love, which I believe. Like, these two people, they are, the soul searching represents where they are trying to find deeper meaning in their life, right? Like, it's very hermit, very focused on self, very focused on finding themselves, right? The coming clean is where these two people obviously want to open up. They want to be truthful. They want to be raw with their emotions with the other person. But this is stuck in the subconscious, right? So this is shit that they are not talking about. And then outcome, toxic love, the ex. This is where I'm like, okay, I don't, and we'll pull when I get into tarot. I do not feel like this is him going back. I feel like this is him not fucking being able to get over whatever happened to him. I don't know. Like, just from reading from him, because I don't know anything about him. But reading his energy, I just think that, like, he probably, I don't know, he probably was stuck with this person, or he was in a relationship with them probably for a long time. Or like in a cycle with this person for fucking years, right? Like breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. You know what I mean? And I feel like it was a cycle probably where this, like, these two people not fucking growing as individuals, not growing spiritually, not growing emotionally, anything, right? Just stuck in this fucking cycle. And I feel like he got out and he's over here where he's like, okay, I feel so much better. Like, I'm starting to like build myself back up, but I have not gotten rid of like this toxicity that is fucking still in me. You know what I mean? Whatever that is. Pushing people away, fucking not talking about your emotions, ignoring people when you get in a fight, you know what I mean? Instead of talking it through. I don't know. I feel like he's probably like, I kind of feel like maybe she was like a little bit of a narcissist, but that's just me. That's just what I feel when I read for his energy. Ace of Swords coming out as current doesn't surprise me. It's communication. I would say your mind is probably playing some tricks on you. For sure. This is where you might be having a hard time. Not surprising for him. It's a Four of Swords in reverse, and so it is like a lot of time reflecting, which we did see that with pictures. It's a lot of time reflecting, but it's where I'm starting to get like fucking muddled in my head. I'm starting to read into this shit wrong. You know, I'm starting to, I don't know, just, I gotta see what your clarifier is. I'm wondering if it's gonna be an Eight of Swords. I like his energy. Okay, hold on. Okay, can I go off about this current? Ace of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Swords I like, right? Because it's communication, it's clarity, it's all that shit, right? The Two of Wands in reverse is what grinds my gears, because it's like, oh my god. This is where these two people are, they're stubborn, we know that. I would say, and I'm on Anna's side. Like, I'm happy to see that tarot's on our side finally, because like I want to say, like, the past few times I've been reading for Anna, it's been like, oh, like maybe she'll reach out to him, and I'm like, I don't want you to though. Like, you know what I mean? I get that's what tarot's saying, but I don't like that. But I like to see that tarot's on our side, because he is the one over here where he's probably more amped to fucking do it. I don't think she's going to. I don't think she should. But he's over here where he's the one like thinking about it more. Like it's revving, you know what I mean? But that Two of Wands in the reverse is where someone, or both of these people rather, do not want to take the risk. They're freaking the fuck out. They don't want to take the risk. You know what I mean? He's over here. I'm going to start with him. He's over here in Emperor, Page of Wands. I love that, right? Emperor's right on point for him. I'm actually happy to see that coming out in the upright. So you know what? I kind of want to like backtrack a little bit maybe on the healing, because I think that he's trying. You know what I mean? I think he's fucking trying. Do I think he's doing it perfect? No. Are these kind of things still going to affect him in the outcome? 100%. Is it going to affect this relationship? Yeah, it is. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. No doubt. Like, he's going to get triggered by you regardless. Even when you guys come back into communication shit like that, he's going to get fucking triggered. His challenge word is to overcome that kind of shit. But I do think he's trying. You know what I mean? But anyway, that Emperor, I'm happy to see it in the upright, because it does represent where he's like, he's not this energy that he's in of being stable, of being secure, you know what I mean? He's not taking that to the fucking extreme where he's like trying to control everybody around him. He's being very reckless with his energy, you know what I mean? That would be like if Emperor came out in the reverse, this would be like, oh, he does not know how to like contain his energy. This would be sleeping around with everybody. This would be thinking you're fucking hot shit, so you're, you know what I mean? You're lying to everybody around you, sleeping with all these people. Whatever, trying to control, like, this would be a player. It'd be a player. If that came out in the reverse, it'd be a fucking player. But it's not. Okay, I'm happy to see that. The Page of Wands that's coming out for him, though, this is where he's not taking action yet, but I am happy to report that he's coming out as a King of Wands in the outcome, which we love. But the Page of Wands, any page, right? They are not action takers. They're more of planners. And so he's over here planning on what he's gonna say. Yes, probably watching. We already know that. Like, probably still watching you on social media, fucking keeping tabs on you. You know what I mean? Whatever. Watching your stories, whatever. Watching your fucking TikTok, Instagram, whatever. It's very stalker type of energy, right? But it is also where he's trying to think up a plan of action here. He is scared. He's not taking the risk quite yet. You're over here in Four of Swords. Oh, fuck. High Priestess in reverse, bitch. This is where, like, I just feel like this is probably like darker than I've seen her in a minute. It's a dark place that she's in. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. This is where, yeah, your head is playing tricks on you. This would be challenge for her all day long, where it's like, I'm missing him. Like, yeah, I'm in nostalgia, but like, I'm over here, I'm thinking like he's a fucking player. He's lying to me. He's probably gonna continue to lie to me. I'm like reading into this stuff too much, thinking that he's always been like this narcissist, this fucking liar, whatever, right? The High Priestess in the reverse gives very dark night of the soul. It represents where someone has lost connection with their intuition, and it's muddled. It's dark. The Nine of Wands, Six of Cups coming out in subconscious. He feels the Six of Cups too. You know what I mean? Both of you do. The both of you are stuck in nostalgia, stuck in fucking memory. The Nine of Wands is walls up. Their walls are still up, but they still have hope towards the situation. Okay. I'm glad that we got an update. Now let's fucking hit on outcome some more. Yeah, communication, I would say. Hold on. I'll hit on it. Hold on. Let me see, just so I can verify when communication is. I just want to see if it's still the same. Can I see commitment win? Okay. Is that end of the year? Maybe. Communication, I still feel like is Gemini season. Is this end of the year? Is this, I'm fucking stop, don't even. Is this like end of the year? I'm gonna say like Capricorn season, maybe Aquarius season, like next year. Oh no, it might be like Virgo season. Maybe Virgo. Is it Virgo? Oh, I could see Virgo. Okay, is that Virgo? Oh, when would that be? November. No, I'm gonna say November. I'm gonna say November. Has that been the fucking time frame? Stop. I feel like it's kind of pushed back a bit. But it is commitment during that time. It's Four of Wands, which is a relationship. I'm gonna say communication. I'm gonna still stick with I'm gonna say Gemini Cancer season. It's air sign. That's why I say it's probably Gemini. Hold on. That's what I want to do. Hold on. Can I check his feelings for you right now? I want to see what are his feelings for her right now. Right now. He wants to reconcile. Can I get a little more? He's gonna jump on it quick. I also think that Anna will probably be happy to hear this too. It obviously, like, if you're concerned about that, which I hope you're not. But this is obviously like sexual attraction towards you. You know what I mean? It is what the fuck it is. But I don't want to make it seem like that's the only thing that he's interested in, but it's there. You know what I mean? Yes, it's there. It is where it's because it's passion, right? It's 8 of Wands. It's going to be passion. It's going to be sexual energy, shit like that. But passion, yes, it's sexual energy, but it's also like it's your fucking passion. It lights your spirit on fire, right? Which makes sense as to why what was the card? What was the broken mirrors card that came out for him? Why it's very triggering towards him. But this is something that he's still 8 of Pentacles. He still wants to put the work in. What should I get for him, bitch? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do this one. Hold on. I'm gonna do my favorite one. Hold on. Just 3. Let's go. Well, we already know this. We already know this, bitch. I look at your social media even though I tell myself not to. It haunts me because I miss you so much. I love spending time with you. Enjoying each other in the simple, cozy pleasures of life. I can never find the right words to say to you. I push you away instead of bringing you closer to me. Okay. You're my best friend and I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. Can you ever forgive me? I'm mad at myself for behaving this way. I can't control my fear of getting my heart broken again. Okay. I'm not mad. Alright. Okay. He's not pissing me off. Hold on, you guys. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Okay. I'm not mad. Hold up, y'all. Hold the fuck up. Who do I got? Is it Chelsea? Hold on. I gotta see who I got next. That was a good one. I like it. Word. Where? Chelsea. Word. Chelsea, Haley, Giselle. Chelsea, are you in here, Bill? Hold up, y'all. I don't think I missed anybody. Word. Okay, period. Hold on. I think you sent me your questions. Sorry, it's my indigestion. Okay, can I bitch? Can I bitch real quick while I'm reading this? I had a fucking... Oh, I'm pissed. Okay, I ordered my skincare, okay? And I, like, stock up, okay, when I order it. I ordered my fucking skincare, which was almost $300 in this fucking package, right? USPS says it's delivered today at 11, nowhere to be found. I am so fucking mad, and I can't file a claim on it until Monday. USPS, count your fucking days, dude. Count your fucking days, bro. Okay. Word. Okay, word. Word. And then, I'm triggered today. And then, you want to know what grinds my gears? My husband might be in there, so he might hear it. Yeah, I don't care. You want to know what grinds my fucking gears? Is when men sit on the phone. Like we do. Like, you know, I get us sitting on the phone and fucking chopping the shit. You know what I mean? Shit talking. You know what I mean? Like, fucking getting little tea updates. You know, talking about life. I get that. Am I being judgmental? It pissed me the fuck off. It pissed me the fuck off. Is it just, it might be because I'm getting close to my period. It could be. But I like walk out in the living room and my gears are grinding, bro. Because he's sitting on the couch with his phone on his chest talking to one of his homeboys and like playing his game. I was fucking pissed. Because he's been on the phone for like 30 minutes. Is it me? You guys can be honest. Like, am I being too much? Okay, Chelsea, I'm sorry. Hold on. I feel like you guys are like, no, I think you're being a little too hard on him. I didn't say anything, okay? I didn't. Okay. What's going on with him? Don't piss me off, dude. I swear to God. Okay. We're doing Chelsea. Thank you. Oh my God. I don't even want to tell you what the card is. I don't. Okay, all right. Hold on, I need to like get my mind right. Hold on, I need to like center myself because the fucking Eight of Swords came out. I can't. Which I honestly don't think is like bad. Okay, and let me explain. Because of the cards that are coming out with it. Like, I guess if we're gonna see the Eight of Swords, I would rather see it like smash between cards like this. Five of Pentacles. Moon in reverse, Eight of Swords. Five of Swords in the reverse, Chariot, Justice. I actually am happy to see it. Where is he at right now? Obviously, Five of Pentacles. I mean, it's knocking that like right off of the fucking jump, right? Where it's like, oh, no doubt he's in a Five of Pentacles, and I'm gonna go off about these fives. But the Five of Pentacles is where, yes, like he is like abandoning shit. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what that card represents. Is where like you are running away, you're abandoning. You don't want to go through the hard shit. You don't want to. You know what I mean? But anytime the fives come out, which I'm happy to see the Five of Swords in reverse come out under it, and I say this all the time with you guys, anytime fives come out, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care what anybody wants to tell me. Like, if you're like, oh, yeah, I'm completely over it, or if he came in here and got a reading and he's like, yeah, I don't give a shit about it no more. You give a shit about it. Otherwise, these fives would not come out, right? Fives always air you out, and it does show me like how you are dealing with heartbreak, how you're dealing with hardship, how you're dealing with this struggle, right? What he does is he runs away, he abandons, but Five of Swords in the reverse. This is where he is like resolving it. So I am happy to see that. Okay, so this is progress to me. And Moon in reverse. Probably one of the majors that I prefer to come out in the reverse because it can represent like, but I don't think it like that's so much the case with him. I just think different shit would come out. It can represent where like his intuition's blocked, he's gaslighting himself, you know what I mean? Like super bad, like he knows the truth, but he's fucking ignoring it, which he could be to a degree, right? But Moon in the reverse is where you're starting to see things clearly. You're not in that Moon in the upright where you're getting muddled. You're in this illusion. You're lying to yourself. You can't fucking see things straight. Moon in the reverse is where you start to confront that. You start to get honest about it. You start to see it for what it is, right? Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's difficult for him. Yeah, and I would say that this is probably like where he was at the last time I read for you. But I think coming out of it, where Eight of Swords is where like he sees the truth. And then he gets into this Eight of Swords where it's like, I see the truth, but I still feel like shit about myself. Like, I'm trying to think of an example for this. Like, this is just an example. This would be like, I know when I look at the situation clearly that I know that I have feelings for her, that this is just deeper than some friendship, that this is just deeper than whatever, some random, it's deeper than that. I know it fucking is. But that Eight of Swords is where it's like, but I'm not like worthy of it. I can't hack that. I can't accept that someone would feel that way about me. I can't be in a relationship. I don't have what it takes to make it work, right? Five of Swords in the reverse. He's coming out of it. I like it. Chariot and Justice. I'm happy to see it. This could, like this energy that he's in right now, this could last until like Cancer season. He might be in this shit for a minute. But yeah, okay, I'm not mad. I think so. I do think progressing. Yeah, I do. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Because if this was like stagnant shit, he wasn't, you know what I mean? You would just see different stuff. Hold on. Shut up. What is this? Oh, stop! Chelsea, shut up! Chelsea. Oh my god. Oh, shut up. Stop. Okay, I'm done. Stop. Don't piss me off. Don't. Okay, hold on. No, that's exactly what I was fucking thinking, Chelsea. That's exactly what I thought when I read that. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Okay. That was my exact thought. Okay. Okay, word. Okay. Oh, shut up. Okay. I like really hope that this validates like what me and you were thinking, because that was my exact thought when I seen that. I was like, oh, shut up. Shut up. Just stop. Give me a break. Just stop it. Stop it right now. Hold on. I mean, this will air him out. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's not like, I mean, Eight of Swords has not come out. Nine of Swords did, which is different. Hold on. It's not so much like this. Okay. Okay. It's not so much. Can I start with bottom of the deck? Because Page of Cups is coming out on bottom of the deck, which, like, okay. I'm trying to think of, like, cards that would come out if he, like, genuinely, okay, I'm sorry, but the Ace of Swords came out in the fucking reverse, and you know what? I'm going to use this one. If he, okay, if what he told you on there, and I'm not going to say too much, but he's like, oh, why did it send a DM instead of a comment? Ha ha ha, fucking laughing emoji. If that was genuine, if that was honest, I would fucking tell you, you know what I mean? But this card would come out upright, 100%. Where I'd be like, oh no, that was definitely an accident. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, he was being honest. But listen, 7 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Wands in the reverse, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Ace of Swords in the reverse, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups, bottom of the deck. Like, he's like, stop. I don't care. Like, respond however you respond. Like, that's why he likes you. You know what I mean? But the Page of Cups is that it probably, and especially because the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands are coming out, it's like this was, he kind of put himself out there, like, vulnerably, right? Like, that is Page of Cups. This is definitely him saving face. But that 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands is where it's like, yeah, it is different from an 8 of Swords. Like, it is more where you are, like, hamster wheeling shit in your head. It's a lot of overthinking, right? 9 of Wands. This is where he's like, yeah, he's got, like, his guard up. He's got his armor on, you know what I mean? Like, he's, like, not telling you Ace of Swords in the reverse. He's not, I mean, he's not telling you the fucking truth. Probably what he should have said. It's like, he should have just laughed at it or something, you know what I mean? Like, he should have just been like, haha, or like, LOL. Like, that's all you needed to say, bro. Like, you didn't need to say anything. But I completely agree with you. I do think that this is 7 of Wands in the reverse can be where someone, and I don't mean to like make him sound like a bitch or anything, because I don't mean it like that. But 7 of Wands in the reverse can be where someone doesn't quite have the backbone. You know what I mean? Because 7 of Wands in the upright is where someone like has a fucking backbone. They fight for what they want. 7 of Wands in the reverse can be where you cower. And so that's what it's giving right off the bat is like, okay, he's cowering. You know what I mean? The 3 of Wands in the reverse is that like, it probably caught him off guard. What you said. 9 of Swords, he's overthinking it. Like, he probably was like, oh my fucking God, like, how do I respond to this? Ace of Swords in the reverse, I'm just going to respond to it like this. I'm just going to lie. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say about it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. It just feels like so intimidated by you. Word. I know. I'm kind of like, what was his angle with that? I don't really know what he was expecting. Who knows? Let's see. Oh my God. That just like reminded me of my husband. Like, it made me sick. Stop. My poor husband. Okay. It's like, okay, hold on. Oh, he didn't know if he should. Okay. Maybe he did. think this is him kind of falling back into him ignoring him. Is ignoring the word, like, Two of Swords, Magician in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Good God. Or the Empress in reverse, sorry. Like, good God. The Two of Swords, it's like, I don't know if ignoring's the word that I want to use. It would be more, well, no, maybe it is. I'm trying to think of, like, a word, because it's not, it's like, and, like, I guess intentionally, because it is intentional. It's where he's, like, he sees it, but he's trying fucking to, like, distract himself from it, fucking not look at it, ignore. I feel like that is such an old fucking behavior of his. And he has done it. You know what I mean? He does this shit to you where it's like, it's such an old behavior, and it is a way that, hold on. Where was that? Oh, wait. Is it the next question? It is the next question. Do I think he does this to other women? Like, I'm assuming you're probably asking, I haven't read the whole thing, but I'm assuming you're probably asking, like, sending DMs and shit like that. No, he doesn't. What I do think he does is he probably ignores the fuck out of them. You know what I mean? No, because that's like Magician reverse. That is where it's like, oh, no. This, like, ignoring or, like, ghosting or whatever the fuck, right? Ignoring, I'm going to use for lack of a better term. Like, this ignoring that he does, it is a way that he maintains control over his situation, right? Like, he maintains control over anybody that's around him. That's how he maintains control. That's Magician, right? That's what that fucker is all about in the reverse, is that he wants to manipulate, he wants to fucking control. You know what I mean? The Empress in the reverse tells me it's like, oh, this is like lack of progress. This is his go-to. This is what he does. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, do I think he does this with other people? Fuck no. He don't send no DMs. You know what I mean? And then Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Fool. I love, right? Because it's like, okay, like, that's cute. Like, Ace of Pentacles is where it's like this little, you know what I mean? It's like, here, I want to send you a DM. It was like this, I know it's cliche, but it's true with Fool. It is where he's like taking a leap of faith. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing something different. He's doing something outside of his comfort zone, which I will say is progress. Listen, I'm happy that he did. I'm happy that this guy was in a Page of Cups that came out with the last question, right? I'm happy to see that you're getting a little vulnerable, that you're getting, you know what I mean? You're taking some leaps of faith like that, where you're DMing, you're not so fucking scared. You know what I mean? You're not intimidated by her. We're seeing some progress. But I mean, you did go right back to what she was doing. You know what I mean? You did go right back to, like, oh my God, I lied, and now I have to, like, sit over here and hide because I just embarrassed myself. You know what I mean? I get why the Page of Cups came out. Very just childish type of reaction, right? Because I get it. It's like, you know, if a kid says something fucking embarrassing, they're probably gonna go hide in the back for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Like, if they say something embarrassing or if they get, like, the answer wrong in school, it's like, I'm just gonna, like, hide in the background for the rest of the day. Okay, hold on. That's what I want to know. Is he concerned about that? I guess I would say he might be. I have a fucking question. I have a question. Does he... Hold on. I wonder if he wrote it in here. I'm going to venture to guess. God, I'm wondering. I'm going to venture to guess that you probably do see where he comments. He probably has. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Where he probably has commented on, like, other people's, like, comments or whatever the fuck, right? Or he's, like, sent a reply or some shit to comments on his stuff. I think that if he has done that, I do think it's a way for him to get some jealousy or some shit going. I don't even know how to fucking answer this because it's like no, I don't think he does. Like no, not like does he do this? Like does he like send, how do I say this? Like does he send like DMs to people that like comment on his shit because he doesn't want other people to see this, right? He's like trying to like hide it. He's trying to like hide his player ways. Like no. He doesn't do that. Do I think that he's probably like replied to comments on public shit to get some jealousy, especially out of you? Yeah. Um, where it's like I know that she'll see this and I want her to fucking see it, and I really kind of hope that it does arouse some kind of fire in her, which a lot of times is jealousy. I will say, I think that people that he publicly replies to, he is not interested in. Like there is no. Like, I will say that. I do think that like people that he publicly replies to, there's like no. It's like a no brainer. Like it would be like there's no way in hell that like I would ever like want anything romantic with that person. I would say that. Does that make sense? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. But none of them have maybe. Okay, word. That's what I want to know because that shit's hilarious, dude. Oh God, the icy bitch! Like that comment was icy, dude. Okay, but like me, like that's fucking me. Okay. He definitely sees you're a lot more confident than he is. I'm actually happy to see that Emperor energy come out with you. He does not take this as like pettiness, even though it might be. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't, because it's Knight of Swords in the upright that he views this as, and I would say like, oh yeah, I think she's being petty, like he thinks she's being shitty if that came out in reverse. But like Knight of Swords in the upright, it is where it's like, yeah, what I say, it does come off aggressive, but I mean, you know what I mean? I didn't maybe execute that message fucking perfectly, but what I said was true. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing with Knight of Swords. It's like their execution is off a bit, but for the most part, when they come out in the upright, it's like what they're saying is honest, right? When that comes out in the reverse, it's like, oh yeah, like you are. I mean, you're saying like the craziest shit. Like you're saying some shit to purposely fucking hurt people. You're just coming up with lies. You know what I mean? And like but anyway, the Knight of Swords coming out in the upright, it's like, okay, yeah. Was it like kind of shooting from the hip? Was it quick? Was it kind of, did it cut? Yeah, you know what I mean? It was true. And so he doesn't see this as you being like, you're just like saying something shitty, whatever. But he does see Emperor, which I want to say was a card that came out for you. I can't remember when that was, but I think we were pulling some shit for you. For a question that you had where it's like, what can I do? What can I fucking work on as a person, as like an individual? Like, what can I do? You know what I mean? How can I grow? How can I help the situation? How can I help myself help the situation, right? I want to say like Emperor came out with that. Please correct me if I'm wrong, where we were talking about, because Emperor is divine masculine energy, right? This is our security, stability. This is our protection energy. But this is also where we implement like a lot of focus, a lot of fucking discipline into our life, right? And so that's what he sees from you, is that he sees like this Emperor Ace of Wands energy coming out. He probably hasn't gotten a response from you like that ever. You know what I mean? I would guess, because it's like aces are so new. Aces are like, it's such new energy, but it's I feel like that you probably have never responded to him like that before. It is more dominant, and I don't mean that where it's like, oh, you're like making him feel like he's inferior or whatever. I mean, that's his own shit. I don't know. It's more establishing some fucking dominance here. I like it. I'm not mad at it. I think he still wants to talk to you. I think he will reach out to you again. I think he kind of liked it. I do. There's nothing here, even on bottom of the deck. Like, there's nothing here. Not even no 5 came out. This is not showing me that he's like hurt or like, you know, or like, I mean, he's not like being a little bitch. Like, he's not taking this and like being bitter about it, or like you don't see like a 10 of swords come out with it where he's like, oh, she's so mean to me. It's like, really? Like, it's kind of like, damn, okay. All right, bet. All right, I see you. It's more like that. Yeah. I think keep it up. Do it more. You know what I mean? I just don't think you might have responded to him like this before. I think he likes it. Fucking keep it up. Okay. I don't get it either. And that was my exact thought too. That's why I'm like, I just wish my husband was in here sometimes. Because I need to know what your perception is of that, because like it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. I guess maybe, like, you know what I mean? We will always seek out, like, when we are low self-esteem, when we don't have like our self-image intact, when we are acting out of ego, we will always seek out lesser companions, right? Does that make sense? Where it's like we will always seek out people who are and this is totally judgmental, but this is just how fucking humans are, right? And how I'm sure he is, where it's like, I'm gonna seek out, because we know homeboy's in an 8 of swords. It's like, I'm gonna seek out women who I know have low self-esteem. I'm gonna seek out men who have low self-esteem. I'm gonna surround myself with people who I feel like have way bigger problems than I do, because it highlights their shit and keeps the focus off me, right? Anyway, I'm just like, as you fucking should. Yes! Your body is fantastic. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, I guess that makes sense as to why I said that. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. This, and I don't mean to be like a bitch, but I promise I'm gonna stop after this. I promise I'll stop talking shit. Hold on, let me actually read the rest of this. Word. Absolutely. I think he liked it. What was I gonna say? Oh, about the comment that you wrote on there where it's like the very opposite. Oh my god, the stories I could fucking tell you. The stories I could tell you. Okay. Like, you guys know how I look, okay? And I know that like the camera doesn't really do me justice. Like, if you know, because I don't look like, I probably don't look my race on here. You know what I mean? You guys can't really like see my body. You know, and so it's like but I'm very dark complexion. Very dark. I'm Native American, right? And so I am extremely fucking dark in my complexion. Almost to the point where people think, and I get it all the time, people think that I'm like Indian, or please forgive me if I'm saying that culture wrong, but like from India, right? Like people think that I'm like, or black, or some Mexican, you know what I mean? Like people think, because whatever. Anyway, very dark complexion. I am in shape. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously not like Chelsea. Chelsea's body is fucking tea, just so you guys know. But like, I work out. You know what I mean? Like, I lift fucking weights. Like, I'm strong. The type of people that my husband has went after like our involvement are white, and that's no shade. Like, you know what I mean? But like, that's no shade. White, overweight. I try not to be mean, but it's the truth. It's like, I mean, when I say overweight, I mean overweight. Okay? Like, not healthy. Like, you don't go to the gym. Anyway, very drastically different from, like, the way that I look everything. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. And I will say, but it makes sense with like my ex, because the moment that like me and my ex, before my husband, the moment me and my ex broke up, like he went after, which totally makes sense. This is not even like any judgment. Like, boo boo, you live how you gotta live. You know what I mean? But like he went after people who were in like active addiction. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it was very obvious. It's very obvious. Like, that's what was, because like, the bitches on Facebook who are like posting crazy photos, and it's like, girl, stop. You have to stop taking those selfies. Like, you have to. Everybody knows that you strung out. Like, he would go after that type, and I get it. Like, homeboy was an active addiction, so I totally fucking get it. But anyway, enough about me. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry I went off about that. I literally could sit here and just talk shit all night. I really could. Okay, hold on. I gotta add a Zura on there. I'm so sorry. Haley, are you still in here, boo? I'm sorry. I swear to God, I'll shut up. Okay. Listen, I should save the shit talking for like after I'm done doing readings, because I'm sure you guys like, can you like shut the fuck up and get to my reading? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Haley, Giselle, Azura, period. Okay. Word. All right, Haley, hold on, boo. Where are you? There you are. Okay, word. Good for you. Okay, hold on. Mm-hmm. Word. Okay. Word! Alright, let's get it. Hold up. Yeah, I know. I should just do, well, I would do that on Instagram. I should actually see if I have access to that. They took access. Did they? I still can't. They took away my live access on Instagram. You know what? Actually, hold on. Can I go live on my backup? Is my backup on here? It's not. Shit. I wonder if I can go live on my backup. Yeah, they took away my live access on Instagram. So I would come on and talk shit with y'all on Instagram, but those bitches took away my access. I mean, I actually maybe we should come and talk shit on my backup on TikTok. Okay, hold on. Haley, you know the drill, boo. Let's get it. I'm curious. I'm actually, you know what? I'm excited for this one. I'm not really that nervous. I feel like enough has happened. Energy has shifted. I'm actually, okay. I'm actually like not scared. Like I usually am. Okay. Outcome. Please be good. I'm scared. I know I'm scared for the outcome. Okay. We're off to a good start. One more for you. One more for him. I mean, yeah, like, when I talk about his cards, like, it's just, duh. But okay. I'm not mad, but like, whatever. Okay, planning coming out on bottom of the deck. Which is, yeah, it's like overall energy for the Oracle, right? Planning is text, call, communication, and it is very Nine of Wands in that communication, which you already talked about, right? Like it is where it's hesitation towards texting, calling. That is overall energy for this reading, right? Where it's like, holy shit. I mean, yeah, like you think like it's bad. It's bad. But it is where, do I think it's going to happen 100%? You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. And I think that it's more than it's intention behind that communication. You know what I mean? It's not just where he's like reaching out because he just wants to know he has access to you. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's where like he's reaching out with some intention because he wants to fucking see you. He wants to know what's going on. You know what I mean? It's shit like that. So it's more where you're reaching out and you have a plan behind that where you're wanting to see that person. You're wanting to work something out, right? Okay, I like it. But yeah, hesitation, absolutely. Desire looking within is coming out as your guys' current, which desire doesn't really surprise me considering what you went off about. Considering what happened, okay? The desire card is very intense sexual feelings. But it is also, it's more than that, right? Yeah, no doubt that shit is running the fucking show right now where it's like, holy shit, like the passion's crazy. You know what I mean? Like the sexual energy crazy. But it is also where there's intense feelings behind that too. It's emotional feelings that are behind that as well. And I could go off about this. I'm going to try to reel it in. But if you've been in twin flame readings with me and you know how I fucking feel about like the sexual energy, getting twins getting sexual energy fucked up so much, right? Where it's like there's so much passion, there's so much fire that goes on between us. This person lights my fucking soul on fire, right? That oftentimes, yeah, it does bleed out sexually, if you get what I'm saying. The looking within coming out, I'm happy to see it. I think that this is where it's very hermit, where, and it's not where it's like, oh, I'm trying to like get separation from this person, whatever. It's more of like, yeah, the passion is very hot between us. I'm trying to not react out of that or do anything fucking stupid out of that, right? Where I'm trying to like really go within. I'm trying to really, you know what I mean? What's the word? What's the word? Like self-reflect. What's the fucking word? Have some like introspection, right? It's like I'm really trying to like take a step back, take a look at self. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to get like jealous, angry. I'm trying not to react out of my ego. I'm trying not to, you know what I mean, get fucking triggered from this person and just react out of it. So I like it. I do believe that he's doing that too. Probably struggling more than you. You have conflict resolution and infatuation. Where infatuation, yeah, like where she's at right now, it is very devil energy, but not where it's like, oh, like slipping into toxicity addiction, right? It's more of like it's the obsession. It's feeling like, holy shit, like devil, if it does come out, I mean, in devil, you do see that those twins or the Adam and Eve, right? You do see that they are chained to devil. It does represent a soul contract as well, where it's like, yeah, I mean, so anyway, what you see here is like the soul contract. Yeah, I mean, is it kind of taking her over? Is it really consuming her energy? 100%. But the conflict resolution that's coming out with it, which I totally believe what you're saying in here in your context, where it's like, yo, I'm trying to come at this different. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking do something different this time. That's conflict resolution, where it's like, I am really trying to like rebuild something here. I'm trying to like rebuild the trust here. I'm trying to work towards a positive outcome with this person. He's over here with stubborn and hiding their true feelings. I don't even want to say anything. I'm just like, but I do kind of want to see what comes out with tarot. Because I don't think like this stubborn is like super negative. I think it's very Knight of Pentacles. I do. I think it's very Knight of Pentacles where he's very, I don't know, just super fucking hesitant, guarded. Guarded is a good word for that. Extremely guarded. The hiding their true feelings, obviously. I mean, my God, this is where there's way deeper emotions. It represents a secret, like someone secretly in love, right? That's what that card represents. And so it's not like, it's so cute, like they're hiding their feelings. It's like, no. This is where someone's like straight up living a fucking lie. Like they are in love with someone and they are not saying anything about it. You know what I mean? It's like you wouldn't know. You would have no clue. Anyway, it goes to that level with that card. This safe, love, clear mind, clear heart is coming out as your guys' outcome, which I'm happy to see. Thank God. This safe love is where these two people, so with the shit that's coming out on your side, where you're like, even with what you wrote in the context, where it's like, I'm trying to come at this situation differently. I'm trying, you know what I mean? I'm trying to take it slower. I just want a better outcome. It's working, right? Because the safe love is like, what you're probably trying to do right now is rebuild a foundation, rebuild trust in this person, right? It's working. That's what that card represents. It's like, yeah. that stability of trust is there. These two people feel like that's my person, that's my safe place, that's my solace, right? The clear mind, clear heart is where I do think they come at this. I mean, I like it. It's where they come at it with more clarity, more insight, more truth, more honest. I ain't got shit bad to say about the outcome. Word. Okay, let me get into tarot. Let me see current. Sorry, I might go fucking off on this reading. Tower, Ace of Cups, which is not bad. Okay, it's not. I think that this is just the start. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see what happens. I don't think that this is ending like anytime soon. Like the Tower card does not always have to be bad, right? A bitch loves a tower. You know that's my favorite card. Tower is where God comes in and shakes shit up, right? And even, sorry, I literally am trying not to go fucking off on this reading, so I apologize in advance, Haley, if I like keep you here for like 20 more minutes. But the Tower card that's coming out, it represents where God comes in and he shakes the foundation of which you were on, right? Obviously, the foundation in which he is shaking in these two people's lives have to do with Ace of Cups. It has to do with their love life, right? And yes, it is love life. It's also self-love as well, right? Now, when Tower comes in, it does not always have to be bad. It's coming in to fucking force you to grow, right? It's coming in to fucking force you to do something different. Obviously, what you're seeing, like even with what you wrote on there. And so I'm happy to see that you are taking that Tower, and even your Oracle reflects that shit. I mean, Star comes right after Tower, and that's the energy that you're in. So I'm happy to see it. Hold on one second. Hold on. Fuck. Oh, I gotta get one more. I want to see. Hold on. Okay, word. One more for her. I'm scared. Stop. Okay, word. Okay. All right. What was it saying? Tower, Ace Cups. I think it was. Hold on one second. Sorry, Haley. Huh? What are you doing? You still on the phone? You still on the phone with your girlfriend? Oh.
50 minutes.
Why were you on the phone so
long?
Oh.
You need to bed.
I love you.
I'm not going anywhere, by the way.
You're not gonna go to the gym?
Oh, I'll be here.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, let me start from the fucking top. Tower card, Ace of Cups. Listen, Haley, I'm really trying to go over on this. But yes, the Tower card, their love life has gotten shaken up, no fucking doubt. It is also meant to come in to, like, because Ace of Cups, it does start with self, right? Obviously. If you are in a connection like this, it makes complete sense as to why, like, I don't have the fucking words right now to really describe this kind of shit, but like, it just makes sense that, like, of course it's gonna start with these two people coming back into contact. You know what I mean? They're mirrors for each other. That's what the fuck this whole soul contract is about, right? And so it's like, yeah, they are going to mirror shit back to you, so you know how to love self. You know what I mean? You know how to fucking love yourself and then love this person that you're looking at, right? Your mirror. You know how to look in the fucking mirror and love yourself. Does it make sense? You know what I mean? Anyway, I like the Tower. I feel like this connection is or not connection, but like this reconciliation, I guess. Like this reconciliation that you guys have, this is just the fucking beginning. You know what I mean? Like we are just getting started here. You were in Page of Swords, Star card. Love it. I love it. This is what you want to see in a reading, right? Star card comes right after Tower, which is like, she probably noticed this. She's probably like, okay, we're back in this connection. We're reconciling. I'm not going to stay in this Tower shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stay in the shit where it's freaking me out. Because, oh my God, of course that's how you're going to react when you're in Tower. You know what I mean? You're going to be filled with fear. You're going to be terrified. You don't know what the fuck is happening. And so it's like, instead of reacting out of fear, instead of reacting out of uncertainty, instead of reacting out of my fucking ego because I don't know what's going to happen, I'm going to Star, right? I'm going to work on self. I'm going to heal self. Yes, it's going to start with me pulling back, right? Which is good for you. Pulling back, and I think like slowing this down. slowing your mind down, slowing your communication down towards him, I think it's good for him. You know what I mean? He's over here in a 5 of Swords, King of Cups, thank you God, and a Death card, okay? Which, period, I'll take the Death card too any day over this. The 5 of Swords is that, yeah, he's not on the level Haley is, obviously. He's in a 5 of Swords where he is more, like, I guess, in the Tower energy. He will come out of it, though, but, like, he is freaking out a bit in that Tower energy. It's 5 of Swords where it's, like, his go-to is to act like, this is just examples, okay? This is him where he probably acts like not shit bothers him. You know what I mean? He tries to act like he's a fucking badass, which he probably is, you know what I mean? But it's very much wearing a mask of, like, I'm a fucking badass, nothing affects me. You know what I mean? Like, probably very egotistical, probably a fucking know-it-all. Stubborn, yes. But you're seeing, like, this is kind of how he's reacting in that tower. Is he going to stay there? No. He's in a death card. Where what he's doing, or what he will be doing, right, is that he's going to be changing these toxic patterns, these toxic behaviors, whatever. He's trying to do something different as well, but not, like, you know, just a little farther behind. But I do want to say this. The King of Cups is coming out for him, which represents that he is getting more in touch with his intuition, his emotions, his feelings, his love, right? Haley's a little slow towards that because you're seeing that she's coming out with that energy in the outcome. And so it's almost like what a period we love that Haley's coming at this different. We love that. Hold on. Fuck. Of course my phone's dying. Hold on. Haley, I swear to God, I'll shut up. Okay, hold on. Let me know when you guys can see me. Am I back? I swear to God, I'll shut up after I'm, like, done talking about this. I swear to God, I will. Fuck, dude. Listen. Okay, word. Okay. Haley is a little slow towards getting in touch with her emotions and shit in comparison to him. I will say that. I think that Haley's doing a fucking fantastic job. Bang up job with coming at this a lot fucking slower. 100%. That she's thinking long term, right? She's thinking like star card. She's thinking healing. This is where you're not coming at him like lying to kick it or trying to fucking act like something you ain't. You know what I mean? Star card means, yeah, you're coming at this very authentically, but you're trying to come at this different. You know what I mean? Now, Haley might think, you know what I mean? You might. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, girl, like I'm pretty disconnected from my emotions. Like I'm really trying not to like get like into that right now. Maybe you are like that. But from what I'm seeing is that he gets in touch with his emotions a lot quicker than she does. Where he's over here and he's like, yeah, I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm defensive. I'm all that shit. But he's in Death card where he's changing. He is. And he connects with the King of Cups, right? Like he's this King of Cups. He's more in touch with his feelings and shit. And you're seeing in that outcome, Queen of Cups is coming out, which yes, this does represent soul contract, but she's coming out with a 7 of Cups in an outcome, right? And so it's like, oh, well, she's a little behind him where it's like, damn, like, yeah, her emotions do catch up to her. She's a lot more afraid of them. She's more, I don't know, uncertain, like not like scared to be vulnerable with him. I don't know. I think that you are going to, anyway, to wrap this the fuck up, I think that you are going to see, and you might already, I think you're going to see a more emotional side of him that you probably have not before. Maybe you have. Maybe you've gotten a little touch of it in the past. Maybe you've kind of seen that or you've sensed that. You've sensed kind of that vulnerability or that really like sweet, nurturing, just loving fucking side of him. Maybe you have a little bit. But I don't think to the degree that you are in the outcome. I think that you're going to see a very different side from him and one that it is more. I mean, it scared the shit out of you. You know what I mean? A King of Cups, bitch, if you're not ready for that shit, that kind of vulnerability will scare the fuck out of people. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh my God, like this person like genuinely wants to take care of me. Like, you know what I mean? Like they genuinely think of me first. Like they really think of my feelings before anything. You know what I mean? They really think of like how shit affects me. You know, like they really like that's genuinely a King of Cups. That is such an excellent just quality that they have. They really know how to put people before them. Their family, the people they love, right? Anyway, it could probably freak you out. Probably freak you the fuck out. But anyway, okay. Hold on. No matter what ups, okay, I knew this card was gonna come out. Like, shut up. Okay, no matter what ups and downs we have, it's always been you. You are my one true love. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I'm working to clear the path for us. Word. I'm sorry I left you hanging. There's no excuse for my actions. I want to reconcile with you. Hold on. I knew I was going to go over shit on that one. I'm tortured by visions of the life we almost had. We could have been so happy together and I destroyed it. I'm happy to see this. Can I read this one too? I can't hide my true feelings anymore. I love you and I want to spend my life with you. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to jinx it. I'm just excited. I'm excited to see what happens. I feel good about this. Okay? I feel good about it. I don't feel like... See, I'm scared because I'm like... I'm always pushing for this guy. You know what I mean? I'm always like trying to really hope for the best for this guy. I feel good about this. Okay, word. Same. Like, I'm like over here where I'm like, you know what? I actually have more hope now than I probably ever have. I feel more at peace here reading that energy. I don't think I've ever really felt that before with him, where I'm always like holding my breath. I feel like I'm always holding my fucking breath when I'm reading his energy. I don't really so much feel that this reading. Okay. Good. Word. All right. That's a good reading. I'm happy. Okay, word. Hold up, y'all. You know what? Shut up. Isn't he a Taurus? Shut up. I feel like that makes complete sense as to why he would be back in your life right now. Uranus just came out of our sign. You know what I mean? And so we have been through 8 years of motherfucking hell. Okay? Like, the 8 years that us Tauruses have gone through, we are very different people. So it makes sense as to why he would be, you know, he would be coming out of that now. Makes sense as to why he would be, like, back in Haley's life right now. Interesting. Okay, anyway. Who's in here? Giselle, are you in here, boo? Maybe like friends and word. Hold on, you guys. I gotta straighten you out here. Sorry. Are you in here? Maybe Giselle's not in here. She might have hopped out. Hold on, Azura. I gotta see what you wrote. Hold on, boo. Word. Hold on. Like, stop. Like, why did you block me? Okay. Just out of nowhere, huh? Let's see. You know? Yeah, I'm curious if we can get, like, more into girlfriend shit. You know? Yeah. Jesus. He probably shouldn't have done that. What about, like, hold on. What, like, his girlfriend? Okay, he is in a relationship. Oh, she might have told him to. I was gonna say ask, but I don't think it was a fucking question. Let me do one more. What? Really? Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Where do I start with this? Should I just start with this? Let me start with that. I'm gonna start with the relationship. Actually, I kind of want to be nosy. Or can I? Hold on, I just want 3 more. I swear to God, I'll shut up after this. Or I'll fly through this shit. Okay, word. Okay. Okay, let me start with the, like, because I wanted to see just more into it. You know what I mean? I wanted to see more into just this girlfriend situation, what's happening. You know what I mean? Are we good? Are we in a relationship still? Yes, he is. He is in a relationship still. Yikes. 10 of Pentacles coming out. He's probably whatever. I don't know how long he's been in a relationship with this person, but I would venture to guess probably a minute. You know what I mean? Because 10 of Pentacles is like a commitment. You know what I mean? And so, okay, he's probably been in a relationship with this person for a minute. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yikes! That's his girlfriend or whoever, right? His girlfriend. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, though, where I'm like, oh, she probably fucking told him to. You know what I mean? The Queen of Swords in the reverse is where she could have come at this very different. You know what I mean? If she was genuinely concerned, if she was genuinely worried about him, you know what I mean? Or his mental health, or if it was like, I don't know. Like, if this was like, if she was vulnerable, I would even say that too. Like, shit, if she was vulnerable and she's like, listen, can you block your exes? Because, like, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I'm over here where I am insecure. You know what I mean? And I'm being completely honest about that. Like, I'm insecure, and it would make me feel more secure in this if you did that. And this would be where he'd like, okay, word. Like, of course, I love you. I'll do that. That's not the situation. Queen of Swords in the reverse is where she might have made up some shit. It's very spiteful, very revengeful, very bitter type of communication towards someone, right? Very mean, very manipulative, very fucking harsh. It cuts, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, oh shit, she probably, like, I don't know what she said, but it definitely wasn't asking, you know what I mean? Lovers in the reverse coming out. This, I don't know what the fuck happened. A fight maybe? A fight over you? That also does represent, though, I mean, not to air the fuck out, but I don't think that this is a relationship that either of them should be in. I don't. They don't align. If they did, lovers would come out in the upright. You know what I mean? I do not think they align, and I'm sorry, but the cards that thank God I pulled three more, because I'm like, they don't. I mean, Four of Swords, which, yes, it does provide, obviously, him doing this, him blocking it. Yeah, I mean, it did provide peace of mind, right? Absolutely it did. Nine of Wands, though, is where it's like he did this out of fucking fear. You know what I mean? Tower card. I think regardless, they're headed for disaster regardless. I don't know. They could have gotten a fight over you. Yeah. But anyway, hold on. Why he did? Oh man, and I guess that makes sense as to why Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords came out, because I'm like, she ain't asking, you know what I mean? Like Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords is where you have not made a decision, you know what I mean? And so it's like, to me, I'm like, oh, he didn't make this decision, you know what I mean? Like, he feels like he's stuck in the middle, and yes, he did. Yes, it was someone from his past. Yes, it fucking hurt him. You know what I mean? Yes, you guys are in a separation, but this, like, him blocking you, it's not settling anything for him. You know what I mean? It's not making him feel better. It's not making him heal. And so, I don't know, like, if this was a genuine thing where, like, shit, if she came out as, like, the Queen of Swords in the upright and, like, Lovers in the upright, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, she's probably seeing something within him where, like, he's still resentful. You know what I mean? Like, he's still bitter about shit that happened. And she can see that, and she's wanting to be honest with him about it. You know, where she's like, I just feel like you've kind of been bringing up, like, what happened in your relationship a lot. I feel like you've been very fucking triggered by it. I feel like you haven't healed from it. Maybe you should block her. Maybe it would help. Like, that would be like a Queen of Swords in the upright Lovers type of reaction, where it's like, hey, I'm noticing this kind of shit in you, and like, it's not good for you. And I'm telling you this because I fucking love you. But that ain't the case, boo. Yeah, it's like he did not have a choice in this. I don't think it's, like, very healing for him. But yeah, you definitely on point, boo. It has to do with his girlfriend. Straight up. Like, what? Like, what was he fighting over? Like, ah, to be a fly on the wall, bitch. You know what I mean? Ah. Oh, to be a motherfucking fly on the wall. You know? Okay, anyway. T question. Yo, I know. It's been 3 years. Like, what are you fighting about me for? I don't know. Giselle, are you still in here, boo? Hold on. Taylor, I want to read your comment. Hold on, boo boo. Or your fucking DM. Jeez. Word. Word! The little poo gif. Yeah, if you... I don't know if Claire's in here either. Claire might not be in here. Giselle's... I'm going to hang out for a minute. But, Taylor, if you got a question, boo, go ahead and send it over. I'm going to hang out for a minute. Yeah, Giselle, if you're in here, boo, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to hang out for a minute. You know what I mean? I want to think of, while I'm waiting, I wonder if I have a question that needs to be answered. You know what? I do, actually. Hold on. I'm going to do, of course, I'm such a Taurus. I want to pull for career shit. I do not read for myself, so trust, I'm probably going to get blocked as shit doing this. Wow. Why is that? Does anyone else in here that reads, do you guys get like super blocked when you try to do yourself? One more. Bangers, dude. Holy shit. Bangers. Wow. I wanted to poll because I've been I'm a Taurus, okay? So I've been, and it makes sense. Like, it makes sense as to why this shit, like, I've been learning how to day trade, right? My main reason for doing this is because I want to ensure that I leave behind, when I leave this world, I want to make sure that I leave my kids something, you know what I mean? Because, like, that girl, that's my fucking soul, you know what I mean? That's my homegirl. And so, and my kid's getting older, you know what I mean? She's gonna be going to college, shit like that. And so I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm like, I feel like I've done so much work. I've done the best I fucking could raising this kid, right? Especially like in my sobriety, you know what I mean? Y'all know that I got sober when she was young, and I've been single mom, you know what I mean? Like, and this kid is fucking amazing. I love that kid. She's just such an incredible human. And so I'm like, I want to make sure that I'm like leaving behind something, because like she doesn't have siblings. We're not fucking close to family. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really, like, we have like the family we made. You know what I mean? Like, we have like, she's got like my husband and like obviously like step siblings and shit like that. But I want to make sure that I left behind something for her, so I know that she's fucking taken care of when I'm not here. And of course, I want to ensure that like I'm taking care of some shit for the rest of my life, right? So I'm like, okay, day trading got introduced into my life. That shit has been taking me through the ringer. You know what I mean? Like, that shit has been exposing every fucking defect that I have, how undisciplined I am, how impatient I am, how fucking greedy I am, how I think I'm a know-it-all, how I think that I'm different than other people. Like, it's been exposing a lot. And I wanted to pull on that specifically because that's always my question, is like, did this get introduced into my life for a reason? Like, am I listening to the calling that I'm supposed to be fucking listening to, or am I getting this fucked up? You know what I mean? Like, no. You want to hear the cards? Chariot, High Priestess, Judgment. It smacked right the fuck what I wanted it to. Where Judgment represents, like, it is a calling from God, right? It is where you listen to the calling from God and, like, you have a new purpose, right? So I'm like, period. Well, that's what I wanted to know, right? High Priest is coming out. Like, am I getting muddled? Am I reading into this wrong? Should I not be doing this? Like, did I get this intuitive hit completely fucked up? No. High Priest is coming out. It represents your intuition, or, like, listening to Beyond the Veil, right? Chariot card coming out obviously makes sense as first one because it's like it represents your will, right? It represents how you execute those goals and how focused you are on shit. I'm like, damn, I mean, it called me out. So I'm happy to report that I should probably be doing what I'm doing. Hold on, I gotta pull career for myself. Okay. Giselle, if you're in here, boo, let me know, because I got you next. Okay, word. Word, okay. Okay. Those are good cards. Yes, happy Mother's Day to mothers out there. To all you moms. I didn't even know that it was Mother's Day this weekend. Because I was talking to my husband and it was just Anna and Chelsea that got on the list. And I'm like, yeah, I only have like 2 prepays. I'm like, I wonder if something's going on. And he's like, oh yeah, like Mother's Day. I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, what? I was like, oh, Mother's Day. He's like, yeah, people are probably going to see their moms. I was like, oh my God. And then I'm like, well, I want a Mother's Day present. Giselle, are you in here, boo? Hold on. Is she? Oh, no, she is. Okay, period. Hold on. A girl. Oh, shut up. Okay. Shut up. Stop. All right, boo, hold on. Hold up. I'm so proud of you. You know what I mean? Hold on. Actually, I want to use... Oh, no, I do got my other one out. Okay, hold on, boo. I wanted to use my other deck. Let's start with Oracle. Let's get it. Let me see. Current. Oh, girl, I'm curious. Reconciliation. Did that come out the last time? I can't remember. Okay, word. Where's he at? Okay. What was that question? Hold on. Word. Yeah, the commitment probably take a minute. One more. We'll get more into that when I get into tarot. Okay, this shit is not bad. Okay, I really like current energy. I like their energy that's coming out on their side, and then like the outcome, I'm like, it's giving like we're still single, we're like kind of beating around the bush, we're not committed, whatever. But the vibes in sync that's coming out on bottom of the deck it's good. Like I'm like, okay, like we're we're on the right track here. Vibes in sync is where these two people, their energy match. It's very like 2 of Cups, right? And so if you were curious, like, is he still into me? Do he like? Yeah, of course he is. It does represent where their energy is matching. They are flowing together, right? Reconciliation coming out as current, and unknown caller, like whatever. Like the reconciliation makes sense. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is where these two people, they are putting in some more work. You know what I mean? They want to reconcile. They want to see where this goes. The unknown caller, though, that's coming out, like, it is, and I don't want to make this sound like, oh, it's like so player. It's like so trying to string you along. Like, it's not that. But the unknown caller does represent where it's like spamming your phone, like playing on your phone, you know what I mean? Like trying to, so that to me is like, yeah, it is more effort communication wise. Probably, maybe you are too. This would be like where these two people are probably more comfortable talking on text, right? There's probably a hell of a lot of text communication that would be going on with a card like that. It's just safer, you know what I mean? They would feel safer in that. But but really committed this time, and controversy is coming out on your side where, and I get it because you kind of like put that in the context at the end of that. The really committed this time is like what you were looking for with this, right? Where it's like, I want like, yo, if I'm gonna be communicating with him or like reconciling, like I want to see where this goes, right? Like I'm not trying to just like hook up or, you know what I mean, like have a fling. Like I would like to see where the fuck this goes, seriously. The controversy is probably what is holding you back, because you probably do feel that card can represent where things are being hidden from her. You know what I mean? And it's probably true. Do I think that it's like, you know, some fucked up, like, oh, he's cheating, you know what I mean? He's like going back to his baby mama? No. But that is what is holding her back a bit from this, is like, I just feel like there's some things that are hidden from me. And so I'm cautious. He's over here with Make It Rain, which, like, okay, I mean, I am happy that we're seeing that. The Make It Rain, so his financial situation can be getting better, 100%, because that is what it represents, where it's like his abundance is aligning, like his money is starting to fucking align. It's very Nine of Pentacles, right? Okay, word. Spirit got you coming out on his side. I'm happy to see too, where this is where he's getting a lot of signs. It's very Judgment. Like he's getting a lot of signs. He's being guided by God, and he's actually listening to it, right? So I would say he's doing better, yes, and doing better financially, which I know that was a huge concern for him. But feeling, I get it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm probably like doing better financially, and so I'm kind of feeling like I have more self-esteem to like come towards Giselle now. And then what you see for outcome is dating and distractions. And so the dating card represents where someone's single, right? Like these two people are single, they can date if they want. It represents where someone is in the market. You know what I mean? They're up for takes. The distraction card that's coming out with it though is where I'm like, oh, they're still, that to me is like, they're not committing yet. Like they're still like beating around the bush with that. They're still kind of dancing around it. We'll see. Hold on. Let me see current. Okay. Whatever. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it probably does feel like that, where Four of Pentacles is like poker face. Like, yeah, I guess masky. It is like poker face. It is keeping your energy close to your chest, right? But that Ace of Pentacles that's coming out, like these two people are like that. They are Four of Pentacles, no doubt. But the Ace of Pentacles is where it's like we are trying to start off on a different foot. Like we're trying to start off again. Full card coming out on your side, on point. Where you're feeling optimistic. Him communicating more. Okay. We like. Outcome. I'm happy to report that so far I'm not seeing any kind of like bullshit, you know? Hesitancy for sure on your side. A little insecure on his side. Scared. Can I see a couple more for that outcome? I'm actually wondering if that's Giselle's energy. One more. Can I do, fuck it, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do 2 more. It's both of you guys hesitating. I'm really wondering if that's you. Maybe not. Okay, whatever. I'll get to the outcome here in a minute. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I'll take it. It is, hold on. It is slow progress. But y'all know how I feel about a Knight of Pentacles. I'm not mad. You know what I mean? We're making progress. Yes, it is them starting it very slow. but we're heading in the right direction. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is where they are keeping their cards close to their chest. They're keeping their energy close, right? They are hesitant. Sorry, I feel a sneeze. They are hesitant. Oh, God. Okay. They are hesitant. They are scared, whatever. But the Ace of Pentacles is where they are trying to start again, right? They've been given another opportunity. Okay, they're taking it. Both of them are. You're Fool, which 100% you're on board, right? You're like, a fucking bet. Yeah, of course. Like, I'm on board, Fool card. Yeah, I'm ready to just see what happens. The Two of Wands in the reverse, though, is where this is, in whatever, it's not the end of the fucking world, but like Two of Wands in the reverse is where she is not making risky decisions, right? Do I think that's the worst thing? No. You know what I mean? This is where it's like, I don't really know what to do, so I'm kind of pulling back. I don't really know what to say. I don't really know how to act, so I'm kind of just like, I'm stepping back a bit. He's over here where he's Page of Swords, Three of Swords. This is a communication, probably text, you know what I mean? Probably a lot of that shit. I will say the reason that he does do that is because he's insecure on where he stands with her. I think that which whatever. I mean, fuck it. That is Three of Swords where he's over here and he's like, I'm happy. Listen, bitch, I'm happy to see a fucking Page of Swords because it's like, hey, at least you're doing something to get out of a Three of Swords, right? Like, you could be sitting over here doing nothing, you know? You sitting over here with like a Five of Pentacles or some shit. But the Three of Swords is where it's like, yes, he does obviously get caught up in his head. He does get, you know, he thinks like, and he has intrusive thoughts about this. He doesn't know. It's thoughts that are breaking his own heart in regards to this, right? But it is a Page of Swords where it's like, well, at least he's communicating. At least he's doing a little something. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll take it. The outcome makes me nervous because it's like, again, you know how I was saying, like with the Oracle, where I'm like, oh, these two people are just like dancing around the commitment. That's exactly what the fuck they're doing in this outcome. It makes me nervous though because it's Page of Wands, Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, where it's like these two people, oh God, the pages, dude. It's like, and this is true for him too, because he's in a Page of Swords as well. Pages are researchers, right? Pages, especially with him. And so like you probably do get, I'm going to start with him real quick. You probably do get like texts from him that are very, not deep, kind of like whatever, kind of like funny, kind of just shooting the shit, just talking, just like wanting to keep in contact. You know what I mean? Like he's just wanting to keep that contact. In this outcome, they're a Page of Wands. And so what they're doing is they're kind of like dancing, they're acting like they are in a fucking relationship, but they are not in one. They're dancing around at Three of Cups, which like, whatever, there could be worse cards, right? Where it's like, they do get along fantastic. They know they do. This is like it's like best friends type shit. They have so much fun together, but they are not Ten of Swords. They're not saying anything. They're acting like, but they're not saying anything. And it's like Two of Swords. They're hesitant. They don't know what to say. I get that for Giselle. And I'm like, listen, and I'm like always going to be on feminine side where I'm like, I just don't want us to bring it up. You know what I mean? But this is where like both of them, they're acting like they are. They're not saying anything about it. They're not communicating about it. They're hesitant to. They're fucking scared. Whatever. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's what I want to see. Hold on. I'm not mad. But hold on, I do want to see, like, is there something weird going on with the baby mama? Hold on. No. Is this her? Probably her. Yeah, oh God, this is terrible. Okay. I don't want to, I'm going to do one more. Yeah, it's a little awkward. Yikes! How does he feel about it? How does he feel about this? Okay, word. Yeah, he's like whatever. Yeah, no. Has it been a long time? Like since they've been together? It's almost like he thinks that this person's not his... He don't want to get back together with her, I'll tell you that right fucking now. And he's probably felt that way for a long time. The way that he feels about her is he never thought that it aligned, right? Like, in that, well, this is how he sees it now. He's in a hermit, right? And so this is where it's like, no, he'd rather be single for the rest of his life. Like, if it was like, you have a choice, be single for the rest of your life or get back with your baby mama, he'd be like, I'm good. Like, I'm fine. I'll be by myself. It's like, be alone for the rest of your life and have nobody or get back with your baby mama. He's like alone every time. But this is like clarity that he's gotten. Obviously, that's why I'm asking, like, maybe they've been separated for a while, you know what I mean? But like, he never thought that they aligned, you know what I mean? He probably views this person as someone that's like not his type anymore. He would never fucking go after. And I'm sorry, and I do not mean this embarrassing. I totally get it, you know what I mean? Especially if she's young, I get this. If you're old, if you're older, or if you're mature, you know what I mean? You kind of grow out of this shit. Where she feels like they messed up their relationship. Like, they feel like she feels like they missed their chance. You know what I mean? That there's still a chance. She has this 10 of cups in her head where it's like she still has this idea that they can be a family. You know what I mean? Stop. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But you're not far off, girl. I mean, you're reading it right. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know. It feels weird to me. I kind of feel like she still fucking likes him. Yeah, you're not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there is like, I don't even know if it's so much that, where it's like, she likes him, but she has like this deep, like, visualization that she like desperately wants his family. You know what I mean? And I get that. I mean, but sometimes I mean, girls, you gotta get over it at some point. You gotta like you gotta go catch you another one. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? You can't be stuck on him forever. It's never going to fucking happen. It's not. It's never, it is never, especially with him, it is never gonna happen again. You know what I mean? It's not. You gotta give that up. But anyway. Oh, hold on. I gotta get myself on. Right? Like, I don't want to be embarrassing. Like, stop. Poor thing. You know what I mean? Anyway. It's slow progress between you two. I'm not mad. But I feel like it is going to be, tension's going to be building on that outcome. Because they are progressing to that, right? Like, it is more communication. It is time that they're spending together. You know what I mean? And it gets a little more serious, but they're not talking about it, you know? We'll see. Hold on. Okay, that I believe. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. I long for you but can't express it. I'm trying to heal my childhood wounds so I don't hurt you again. Okay. We come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out? I'm not mad. Okay. I also want to say not to embarrass them any further, but especially if he had kids with her when they were like younger or some shit. I don't know. Maybe when they were younger, he could have just been in a bad place, you know? He views the relationship with her as one where it's a strength in reverse, right? And so it's someone who was not himself. It was someone where he was living from ego. He was living in fear. He was living in a fucking delusion. You know what I mean? It's where you're living out of like low self-esteem. You're living this life where you don't know who the fuck you are. You don't have a self-image. You don't even know what your self-image is. You have no concept of who you are. And so it's like, oh, probably unawakened. He could have been young, just immature, just like kind of going through life, like not really you know what I mean? Just kind of going through the motions of life. I got with this girl, I got her pregnant, I'm going through the motions. Like, it gives very that. And it gives very that, where it's like, I just think he was in a place where he probably had extremely low self-esteem when he had kids with her. And there ain't nothing fucking wrong with that. He loves his kids, you know what I mean? And he's probably very like fine to get along with. You know what I mean? But do he want to get back together? Fuck no. You know what I mean? No. He sees that clearly where it's like, no, that's not gonna happen. Like that 10 of cups ain't fucking happening here. Which is good for him. I get that though. I really feel like maybe masculines deal with that. I don't know, but like I know that like a lot of times feminines will really fucking struggle with that, where it's like, I just want our family back together, and it's like, girl, like that ain't your person. Get away from them. Like, be done with it, because they will put you through the fucking ringer, dude. Especially someone like that. Like, oh my god. Let's say that he was still in a fucking strength in reverse and they were like in a relationship. He would drag her through the mud, dude. Like, he'd cheat on her. That would be like cheating on him all the time. You know what I mean? Like, just shit like that. Anyway. So I'm happy to report that they're not like that. You know what I mean? Word. Okay. Hold on. Taylor, hold on, boo. That's what's up. Oh. Okay, word. Okay. Hold on. Taylor, are you in here, boo? Shit, I wonder if my comments froze. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, we're good. We good. Wait. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it, boo. Oh. Eee. Holy shit, boo. Two more. Talk about reverse, dude. What did he do? Like, I get this. I guess, like, how? It might have been kind of a cop-out, but listen. Because I get it. Like, he's seen an opening, and I think he went for it. Queen of Cups in reverse, Moon. Queen of Wands in reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Swords, Lovers. And Ace of Cups bottom of the deck. And King of Cups underneath that. So, I'm actually going to start with that. Because Ace of Cups, King of Cups, I always say this with Ace of Cups. Like, Ace of Cups, it is love, right? But it is where that love starts with self. Okay, so I'm happy to see it. King of Cups in the upright. Okay, there's our shit right there, because it shows me that he was coming at this, or whatever, the fucking explosion, the argument, the fight, whatever they had, right? It's like he was coming at this like a King of Cups in the upright. He had his emotions in check. You know what I mean? He had his love for self in check. What you see here, Queen of Cups in reverse, what he's dealing with or what he dealt with, right? This to me is like, oh, this is like a straw that broke the camel's back. I think he's seen an opening and he fucking went for it. And so this is where, whatever, when they were interacting, their last conversation, probably how she was for like the last little bit that they were talking together, whatever. Queen of Cups in the reverse is, I mean, even Queen of Wands in the reverse, any queen in the reverse, but that is insane insecurity. You know what I mean? Queen of Cups in the reverse is where that insecurity comes out, over emotional. You're clingy, you're needy, you need reassurance all the time. Like, you are like it, like, oh my God. It's like dealing with like a 3-year-old. You know what I mean? It's dealing with like someone like a toddler. It's like, oh my God, like get your emotions in check. You know what I mean? Okay. Moon. This is where, yes, this is her own doing, though. I mean, you cannot put this kind of responsibility on anybody. You've got to take ownership of your shit, right? And so she's over here where she's like, well, I'm in a lot of illusion. Yeah, she probably, like, yo, we accept the type of treatment that we, that we do to ourselves, right? And so, yeah, she probably did let him get away with shit. She probably was like, yeah, I just I knew he was lying to me, and I just chose to just believe him. You know what I mean? But I knew in my intuition that he was lying to me. I knew in my intuition that he was cheating on me, but I couldn't accept it. And so I'm going to sit over here in delusion and just think that our relationship is the best thing in the world. You know what I mean? But Moon is where she is living in a ton of illusion. She's not seeing this clearly. And that doesn't even have to be the situation, but Moon is where you are living a lie. You're living a fantasy. You're living a fucking illusion. You're not here in reality, right? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, very immature, very insecure, very this can be someone who's very vengeful, very jealous, and that's why they're vengeful, right? Like they are out to get their lick back. You know what I mean? Very angry. Eight of Wands in the reverse. This could be where he pulled back at first, where he's like, well, I'm going to stop. You can sense it immediately. This is probably where she just went off the rails, right? Where he pulled back because he's experiencing this. He's like, I'm pulling back my energy, and she felt it 100%. Five of Swords is where I think that, oh God, this is probably so ugly. I kind of feel bad for her, but it's like, yo, like you gotta stand up at some point. Five of Swords, it could have been like an argument that they had where it's like he pulled back, and you know if you've been in a situation like that, like when a motherfucker ain't into you no more and they pull back and you were like trying desperately to get them to like you and shit like that. Like that's what this is giving. And it's like finally the straw that broke the camel's back. Five of Swords. Yeah, something was probably said, and he's like, and that was his opening where he's like, I'm out. Yeah, I have been pulling back. I don't want to be in this anymore. And he probably could have been like that. Well, no, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. He might have been honest. He probably was. I was going to say, maybe he like kind of used that as an excuse, but no, I think he was very honest because that is King of Cups in reverse. He ain't going to lie to kick it. He probably did tell her that like, yo, I can't take the neediness. I can't do it. I can't do the jealousy. I can't do the anger that you have towards me. I can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? I can't do this anymore. Lovers, I think, is what is in the back of his mind where he probably knows that's what he's seeking, right? Like he's seeking a true companion, you know, like a soul contract type of union, his soulmate, you know what I mean? So how he did it, I think it was like gradually pulling back and she felt it. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it definitely came up a conversation, and that was like, I'm taking the opportunity. I'm out of this. This is, oh God. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Yo. Yeah, I bet you that he definitely started doing this in April, like pulling back, maybe even sooner. Like, I don't know. I'd be shocked if they were even in a relationship when this happened. You know what I mean? Like, um, like official, you know? Oh, I'm gonna get one more for that. Hold on. I'd say you're probably right about that. It's probably more this. I don't know what that is. I don't really get that. Like, more. I don't know, this immature idea of love. I mean, like, it makes sense as to why you would say that. Because, of course, that's probably what he's seeking, right? Regardless, it'd be in Moon, you know? But I always say that about like lovers. Yes, it is, you know, it's Adam and Eve, as is Devil, right? That is Adam and Eve in that card as well. They are the first, you know, soul contracts that came out. Now, even in Devil, it's like I could see where he gets that fucked up, where it's like, of course that's what he's seeking, and but like, yo, the contract that they probably have, this would be like karmic, you know what I mean? It'd be like it's one that you are meant to break the chains from. It's one where you're meant to heal from. I would say that she's probably the same way too. She probably, like, I don't know, dude, love is not that hard. Like, you know what I mean? Love is hard, but it don't need to be like, it don't need to be like that. Like, it's not like abusive, you know what I mean? Shit. It's not toxic. Regardless, that shit's in Moon. That shit is like, Moon is always, you're not seeing it clearly. You're in moonlight, right? You don't know how to like interpret the shit. You don't know how to interpret it. You're in confusion. You're lost. Oh, nasty work. Yo, that was like good though. Like that, like his energy came out. That told a story. I like genuine God. It's just it's hard to see. Ugh. Where it's like this person is so desperately hanging on, and you just see that they're like their self-image, their self-esteem, they're acting out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like, holy. Insecure, just going off, flying off the handle, jealous, vengeful, fucking mean, you know? Nuts. He could have handled that better. All right, hold on, boo-boos. I gotta see. I don't know if Claire's in here. She might have dipped out. Well, y'all, hold on. I gotta double check and make sure I got everybody. Hold up. I'm gonna be on here. Thank God. Like, I'm just like so glad that shit's over with. I'm gonna be back on like more of a regular schedule. But Sunday I'll be on here. And again, I'm probably gonna come on here like kind of early. What time is it? Oh my God, it's only 6:40? Y'all. What are we gonna do? Well, I'm gonna come back on here Sunday. All right, boo. I'm gonna sign off this one. I'll see you guys Sunday. Oh my God, my indigestion. I love you guys. Oh. Ow. All right, boo-boos. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go to bed. You know, that's what Tauruses do. And I was just telling my husband that my husband's Leo moon, and so like his coping mechanism is shopping. You know what I mean? Like that boy, if you know when he's going through some shit, that like he goes shopping. That's like his thing. He loves to shop. He loves his style. You know what I mean? He's very Leo moon. I'm a Taurus moon where it's like my coping mechanism, my how I decompress. I just go to bed. I just lay in bed. Okay. Or I eat, you know, which I might actually go do because I do have some Chipotle out there. All right. You know what? I actually should see if he wants to go to the gym because I actually might do that. But I'll be on here on Sunday. I love you guys. I think that's it. Okay. Well, fuck it. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you on Sunday, boo-boos. Bye, y'all.